I'll do another show about the DL Whisperer, but I really want to dive into the DL Whisperer, Claudia Jordan, and TS Madison, because I have really been getting my life with that little beef over there. So shout out to the DL Whisperer. He dropped receipts about how colorist Claudia had been in his DM trying to get him to go at certain celebrities. And I'm like, that's how she did Armand. That's how she did Junkie Dineva. That is how colorist Claudia does. She goes behind the scenes and does things and try to get other people to smear her ops name. She did it to me. She had this other little blogger posting all this negative stuff about me, calling me stank and all kind of stuff. It is so weird. And then she was promoting it because she was mad that I called her a colorist. So yeah, the DL Whisperer outed colorist Claudia because TS Madison, TS Manhands actually said something about they had seen colorist Claudia repost some things that were said by the DL Whisperer about TS Manhands, and she was liking things. And she always be, over there with the mess with TS Manhands and Junkie. And so TS Manhands called out colorist Claudia. And here's the tea, colorist Claudia then goes on her platform that don't nobody watch and then issues an apology to TS Manhands. And that's what triggered the DL Whisperer, because it's like, how you issuing apologies to TS Manhands when you was all in his DMs telling him to do this, that, and the third. So yeah, Claudia is a mess, honey. And all them chickens coming home to roost, all them people that be linking up and talking shit and whatever, all of them be talking bad about each other. So I live for it. Mhm. He said I need to have him on. He's welcome to come on anytime. He's welcome to come on anytime. He did an interview with Tasha K. Y'all need to go watch it. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I want to go watch it. I'll watch it one day. She is. I don't understand what it is about her that she's like a Karen, and so she was over there even trying to get DL Whisper to do videos about Corey Holcomb and Lil Duval, because they were, making fun of her when she did them videos talking about all the good men are married, when she was, that was that side chick video she did. That's what I call it. Because when any woman goes publicly and says all the good men are married, that's just like saying, I want your husband. Because I don't feel like all the good men are married. There are some good men married, and there are some not so good men married. At the end of the day, like, men are men. So how is she gonna go and say that like she's the side chick and she benefits from married men? That's what I got from it. But Lil Duval and them was like dragging her. All the men online been dragging colorist Claudia, saying that she hit the wall. All the people, the Kevin Samuel people, the whole sector over there been dragging her from doing that video about dating after 40 when she 55. And so she went to the DL Whisperer and was trying to get the DL Whisperer to go in on all these men to call them DL. So I don't like that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff is like real. You a snake, Claudia. You are a snake, honey. I got the DMs right here. DL Whisperer had posted them on his in his live stream. I went over there. I had screenshot them, child. She was like, "Hey, I love what you're doing. I got to figure out something good for you. You're doing the Lord's work. Where are you based?" And then he said, "Thank you so much. I'm based in Atlanta right now." And she was like, "Oh, I have an event December 7th, a dinner with K Michelle, Junkie Dineva." And then he said, "I saw that. That should be fun." And she goes, "I think we are sitting around a table having dinner with the folks that got ticks, but I'm gonna get the rundown." Like, to me, colorist Claudia is the type of person, she using her D-list celebrity to kind of, influence a lot of these younger people, these people coming up, because they're not used to like a celebrity being in their DMs. So she go in their DMs and they be like, "Oh my God, Claudia Jordan is in my DMs," and then she be acting like she could get them a job and all this stuff. Girl, if you don't go on somewhere. And what did it say? It says, then he was talking about TS. Wait a minute. Oh, he was talking about Armand, and then Claudia said, "Oh, that sucks, but I get it. He is friends with TS. We are cool too, but I'm staying out of the convo because when I was vocal, someone always found a reason to be mad, even at my best intentions. So I fucking give up." And then she said, "Speaking of hating women, oh my God, so many quote unquote straight men did commentary on me and my girls being out at a Jeezy concert. Dr. Bryant had a lace bodysuit on and came and took a pic with us. And because of that, we all wasn't shit and can't keep a man." I was like, when did they start fighting women or hating women so bad? And then she sent him a link to Joe Budden's podcast and said, "Then I spoke on the Shade Room dating after 40 and didn't bash any men." Wait a minute, where the next one at? I don't think they in order. I don't know where that one is. But then this one, it says, "Remember, that's the guy that talked shit about Dr. Bryant and me and my girls for what we had on at the Jeezy concert. Called us all kind of bitches." I guess she sent him a link, Corey Holcomb. And then DL Whisper said, "Right. That's why it's so funny. Is this interview after that?" And then she said, "Yep, this just happened this week, I think Tuesday." And he said, "Perfect. I love that the video shows yet another time of him displaying what I talk about." And then Claudia said, "Everyone saying Corey got exposed because he didn't do shit to a man but talk loud. He said shit first to the other guy and said he kisses the white man's ass." So then Anton said that Corey be sucking dick of the black community. Child, what is she talking about? What is she is so messy. Why is you in this Why was she in this DMs? Oh, here it is right here. She said, she said, "Then I spoke on the Shade Room dating after 40 and didn't bash any men and niggas. And niggas like Lil Duval made all kind of posts about me. Like they gloat when they think a pretty woman is getting punished or maybe not choosing him or his type in our prime. It was attacks left and right for the past week." First of all, who said you was pretty? See, that's what I mean about that superficial stuff. It's like, how you sit up there? They hate when a pretty woman do, girl, bye. And then he said, "I saw that Dr. Bryant has put so many men in their places, so men will always look for a reason to dislike her. They see her as a threat. Plus, all y'all were beautiful women who men would want to be with any day. I saw the men being jealous that y'all were just simply enjoying yourselves." And then colorist Claudia kept sending him links of people dragging her. Like she sent a link of, I don't know if this is O'Shea Duke Jackson or somebody. It says Kevin Samuels hater hits the wall and this happens. And it got a picture and it says lonely as fuck. Claudia. So she's sending this to the DL Whisperer, trying to convince the DL Whisperer to drag these people. And then she said something about Lil Duval. And then he said, "And Lil Duval is on my radar. All he does is talk about LGBT." So she be like low key, like suggesting that he go in on people. I don't like that kind of thing. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Roberts. Yeah, she is dusty. But here go her thing to TS Man Hands. Hold on. I'll play this before I go. Sure. Might as well since we talk about it. Is it on TikTok? I think it's on TikTok. No. Instagram. Hold on. Let me go here. See. Here it is right here. Chat. So I guess TS Manhands had called Claudia out. And then Claudia goes and apologizes. Hold on, look.
Why you do that? You know we done got all kind of money together. You my girl.
Maddie saw that I liked some of the posts and was definitely hurt by that. I did not want to get into anything messy online because the way I see it is someone is your real friend. You pick up the phone and you call them.
If someone is your real friend, you pick up the phone and you call them. TS Manhands didn't call you before he went on his show and said that about you?
And so that's what I did after I was done working today. And I picked up the phone. We spoke for an hour. It's all love. It's all good. And we were very clear on what hurts each other's feelings, what is important to us. Before things get big and things get blown out of proportion the way things do on social media, I wanted to go ahead and stop that right here.
Full of shit. Okay, full of shit. And so a lot of people, I had a screenshot of it. I don't see it on here. Let me see. Hold on. They said TS Manhand's assistant or something was in here and had called Claudia out and said they had screenshots, but I don't see it. Hold on. I think it's in my Discord. Hold on. You know, we keep receipts around here. Hold on. We keep receipts around here. Hold on. Hold on. Is this it? Oh, here it is right here. Somebody named Created by Trent. Apparently Claudia said that she was just liking DL stuff, and then they said Claudia Jordan, I think some of the issue is that the videos and screenshots are showing the videos and screenshots are showing that you like specific posts about TS Manhands and trans women, not specifically DL men and their posts. It also calls for harm to TS Manhands in his delusional obsession over. Well, first of all, I don't think that the DL Whisperer is delusional, because the TS Manhands has been doing to him exactly what he did to me. He doxed me. He put my phone number on the internet, and we ain't gonna even go through that whole history. But those of you who know. And now he's doing the same thing to the DL Whisperer, because the DL Whisperer has been calling TS Manhands out for, his woman hating, bashing behavior. Now, also on the DL Whisperer, he was pissed off when Claudia did that apology because yeah, hold on, I'm gonna find it. Shout out to the DL Whisperer. Y'all go and support him over there. Is this it right here? I think this is it right here. Wait a minute. Let me go to the text messages. I'm just gonna start from right here. And I'm gonna play a little bit. Hold on. This one he was exposing Claudia. And here's what the DL Whisperer had to say. Hold on.
This bitch, that's why I was like, she was trying to get my location and everything. Like, Claudia been fake. Can y'all read it? I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see it. Claudia been fake. She was setting me up this whole time. This whole time. And I was not even paying. I guess because I don't pay attention.
These are the text messages, by the way, that I was just reading. So Claudia, 50-something years old, in this boy's DMs. Oh no.
The fucking time. Let me show y'all this. Because see, they trying to act like I was just trying to be friends with her. After, and like I told Conscious TV, after she done what she did with the Nicki shit, I looked at her differently. That's why I'm like, Claudia used to be messaging me. Like every time I'm posting, sending me stuff, like I haven't even got to the Corey Holcomb part. Like, that's why I'm like, I don't think people understand. This bitch really been setting me up.
So yeah, long story short, TS Manhans had pulled his credit report, child, and was online regurgitating things that was on his credit report. The DL Whisperer crashed out because, I guess he recognized what, TS Madison was doing, playing them reindeer games. And he ended up pulling up at TS Manhand's house, honey. Hold on. Yeah. Did they get his Instagram taken down? And that's what's so crazy. I think a lot of his pages are getting taken down because that's what TS Manhands do. And y'all know it because that's what he did to me. He was flagging and tagging all of my pages. Yeah, I think his page is down now. So it's a mess, honey. Yeah, it's a mess. All of this little behind the scenes stuff to be going on. So, I hope, I pray for his strength, honey. I like him too. I like him too. I know a bunch of the gay community don't like it because, one of my gay friends said that a lot of the gay community don't like him because that's where a lot of gays started in the closet. But I'm like, being in the closet and being DL is two different things. Like, you could be in the closet and not tell people, what your sexuality is for whatever reason. But when you are DL, you are literally yeah, you doing all this, you fraudulently presenting yourself to women. Okay, that's just two different things. Okay, so yeah, I don't approve of that. But DL is not being DL is not a new thing. Okay. TS said he never got his credit report. Well, I don't believe it. I believe that he did get his credit report, and I believe it because, like I told you before, he did the same thing to me. He put my whole phone number on the internet, and then he started trying to play victim and said that I was going to his house when he was coming to my house. So yeah, and which is why I got the restraining order against TS Manhands in the first place back then. So again, those of you who know, okay, yes, let them N words fight. Let the men fight, okay? Let them men fight. And TS Manhands is not gonna fight him. Now TS Manhands waving guns around, all kind of stuff. But then he would go online and say he gonna beat my ass or beat Tashke ass. Same thing with Junkie Dineva. Say he gonna beat my ass or beat Tashke ass. As soon as a man approach him, he go radio silent. Radio silent, honey. These cowardly men. So, there's that. There is that. I love calling out the hypocrisy, and they get mad at me for calling it out, but I'm gonna keep calling it out, sir. I am going to keep calling out the hypocrisy.